give you some video. Make your thing look better.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Okay, welcome to the Emancipate Show. I'm your host, Kel. Joining me today is Biggaton. Um, I saw your stream on a friend of mine, and actually, my wife is the one that actually put me onto you as I was being nosy in her phone.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about yourself.
Someone calling same time as we're doing the live. Let me just um how can I stop? How can I stop a call?
Just ignore it.
Just ignore it, eh?
Yeah.
All right, no problem. I'm gonna just a second. 1 second.
Okay. In the meantime, this is the Emancipate Show. I'm your host, Kel. Joining us today is Biggaton, and he's a herbalist, I would say. Um, this guy been, I guess he been doing this thing for a minute. But let me hear what he got to say. But I'm so early to bed. Herbalist.
All right, no problem. Yeah, man. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
All
Sorry
good,
about
all good.
that. Yeah. Yeah. My name is Bigatan. Yeah, born Kevin. Kevin Roy. The government name. Then give me name Kevin Roy. Uh, born in a Jamaica. Beautiful parents, mother, father. All right. In the parish. Grew up in the parish. The parish near Manchester. You know. Mom is from Manchester. Dad is from Saint Elizabeth. Um, I'm a musician as well, recording artist, touring artist.
Mm.
Um, toured over 73 different countries worldwide already. Speak more than one language. Speak Mandarin, um, English, and Patois. Well, you know, Patois English basically. Our Jamaican dialect.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm a herbalist by profession and musician by profession as well.
How long you been doing music?
I've been doing music from a band. A band of music, you know. You know, a band of Jamaica, so you band of music. So we do music all my entire life. Just like the herbs, you know, you always, you know, hear people are sending for different type of herbs. Go get some Cersei, you know, go get some mint or go get some ginger, you know, different herbs for your youth. People are showing you different herbs. Same way with music. You know, you grew on music, you know, it's our culture as Jamaican. So we don't have a choice. It's just if you want to pursue or not.
Okay. So
Mhm.
you've always been into the herbs, which is the healing of the nation. You always been into being a herbalist.
Well, not to say as a professional herbalist to take it to the world as how I'm doing it now.
Right.
You know, we start to do that from 2015. You know, 2015, 2016. We start to push it to the world, but um, know a lot of herbalists before. Only I'm a vegan for over 28 years, so I only deal with fruits, vegetables, and herbs. So you know, I used to go and interview like what you're interviewing me now. I used to interview different people who make a mark, like the Kevin Truder. You know,
Right.
when he wrote a book about what the system is hiding from you and stuff like that. You know what they don't want you to know about. You
Yes.
know, I interviewed those type of people. Dr. Correll, another powerful doctor. There, the great Dr. Save where you hear people talk about as well.
And kill him
You
off.
know, um, went to Tibet with the Tibetan monks. You know, study about the herbs, do interviews. You know, just to know for my own self as well.
Yeah, but how did you learn Mandarin? You was in
Oh,
like
by going to China from 2016. I first started touring China in 2016. So I realized reggae music is not known in China like that. It's not it's just the foreigners there, like the Africans and the Europeans and the Americans and some Canadians as well.
Mm-hmm.
As DJs, they're the one pushing it. And you have a few Chinese who definitely travel and know about reggae as well.
Mm-hmm.
But the majority, like 99.9%, don't really know about reggae music. So um got here for the first time. They were very exciting seeing a Jamaican. Well, I'm not the first reggae artist to go to China, but I'm the first reggae artist to leave from Jamaica for an official tour to tour China. So I'm the first artist to tour China from Jamaica.
I see.
I did 12 cities at that time, 14 events, but it's 12 cities because we
Mm-hmm.
did double in some cities. You know, and I realized that there was a challenge, with the language barrier, basically. Even though we tour Europe or we go Spain and we go different countries we speak different languages, but they already adapt and understand English and Patois. So there was no need for me to really to say why I don't learn Spanish as well, or French or something else, a different language, because these people already understand. But in China, it's not like that. Even Japan, the Japanese them understand um, reggae patois pan a level already. You know.
Speaking of Japan and China, why aren't we received um well with them when well, in America we're not received well with them. I can honestly say, because they basically separate themselves from us. They stay with their own entity of people. I don't think we're received well. How did they treat you there, being a
Um,
black, being as a black man and as a Jamaican?
from my anger, it is royalty. Chinese in China is different from Chinese outside of China. It's like going to Africa. I've never been to Africa, but people who have went there, say it to me. So when you go to Africa, it's a different thing from when you see on TV or when you talk to somebody from Africa. It's different. It's like you coming to Jamaica. What you proceed in your mind. It's like me. Even first time coming to New York City.
Hmm.
Tears fill my eye. And I couldn't believe so New York so dirty.
Man, I'm if you
Yeah,
tell you.
you understand me? Yeah, because we don't see that on TV.
No, you see,
You
you
get
see,
what I say?
you see
So,
Washington, you see
so,
Washington D.C.
so going back to China,
Yeah,
the culture there is different from what we see outside of China.
right,
Like the Chinese to come to do business.
right.
They are business people. You have to understand that. But once you get the language, then you're good to go.
Mm, got you, got you. So, how long did you stay there?
Well, each year we try to spend like 2 months. I think one of the year, one of the second year or the first year, I think I did 3 months. Then the second, then we start to only do 2 months, basically. Because we try to cover like 20 cities, 26. One of the year we do 25 cities. You know, so that's the reason for spending the long time, really,
Okay,
because it's a
how's
cultural exchange as well.
right?
We try exchange our culture with their culture, and I also do 2 albums in Mandarin.
Oh, I was just
Yeah.
about to get to the music part. So, what music are you're known for? Like when they say Bigatan, what music you
Well,
could
people are
type in
gonna
on?
say DJ or chanter. Some of my biggest hits them is chanting, like a song named What a Thing with
Yeah.
Nyamuta Baruka. This is the thing. Can't jam me out. Them chant there. But we have songs like Crime Stopper, Why They So Ungrateful. I mean, Other Side of Biggerton. These are big songs that I'm telling you about as well. So um, it's different. It different to depends on who you talk to. It all depends on who you talk to.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So, how's the money in how you make out with income with your tour and stuff like that? I guess that's off your music. You were able to travel and cover so much ground.
No, it's promoters back book we. It's people book us.
Oh, so
So
you did shows there.
Yeah, so I'm saying it's promoters that booked us.
Okay, okay.
It's not like me go pan, like me go to China go visit. And I like me come America come visit. Somebody book me, so they're responsible for certain things in the industry. Like booking your dealing with the plane ticket, covering hotels, different. You know, you
Right.
understand?
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. I guess you have a
Plus,
what's the name of your booking company? Because you must have a good booking company because they sure look like they doing right by you.
well, some booking company. I just a few people. I just me and me look a team. Yeah,
Family?
but yeah, man. I just me and a team, man. But we put the word. The word reach out there. But
Right.
anyway, we're gonna have 30 more minutes to deal with the herbs. Cause I have something I'm gonna do as well. So let's deal with
Uh,
some of the herbs thing where you thought
okay, all right.
where we
Let's
are
get into
focused on.
that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into that. Because there was a couple of more things I wanted to dive in, but
Mm-hmm.
let's talk about well, Corona hit, as you know, and everybody run go the herbalist store them, and them say them want fixing, and them need
Mm-hmm.
herbs, and they need something we can fix it just in case and build up the immune system. So what
Yeah.
kind of recommendations would you say you would be good to build the immune system?
All right. From a herbalist perspective, or even just a general human being of this planet, people always find themselves in a position where it's only when something happen,
Mm-hmm.
them a react
Yeah,
to something else.
out of fear.
It's always out of fear.
Yeah,
Always out of fear. And that is the bad thing. Because as I speak about what herbs to build the immune system, let's go on the word system first. Seeing system, looking on the term system, any system at all takes time to build.
a fact.
No system can build overnight. You have an American system, you have a European system, you have a Chinese system, you have an African system, different countries in Africa have their different systems. Every system takes time to build. No system can build. In the human body, you have a muscular system, it can't build overnight. You have a skeleton system, it can't build overnight. You have an immune system, which is the lymphatic system, it can't build overnight. See, you have a digestive system, it can't fix overnight. You have many different systems in the human body. And all these systems have to fix, all of them have to build before the great lymphatic or immune system overall fix. So it's not one thing you have to fix. It's not like you say, boy, I'm going to fix your kidney and I hit that. Or I'm going to fix your adrenal gland and I hit that. It's everything. So this approach to immune system, people is getting it wrong. Yes, you can stimulate it for a jump start. You understand? But you
Right,
still have to get in a good settings as well. You still need a good balance from before. So this is something where people need to practice is a holistic approach. I mean, I say you have to be vegan. I mean, I say you have to be vegetarian. But you have to create a balance in
right.
yourself from a long time. Not overnight, work so.
I need
See?
to chip in a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't understand how sometimes people say they're building their system but they're smoking. Like, how does that work? Because isn't the lungs didn't the lungs shrink and they pretty much like get damaged with the smoking and stuff like that? How
Well,
does
any form of smoking, if you're not cleaning the body, it don't make no sense. Because yes, as I said, the lungs, it helps damage the lungs as well. Smoking overall damages the lungs. And not only the lungs, you have whole of different organs. It damages even the esophagus as well. You
Mm,
understand me? So yeah, smoking overall, from Biggaton's point of view, is not good. So I wouldn't encourage people to smoke, but just in case you smoke, that is your personal choice. Then clean back your organs. When you smoke, clean up back yourself. You understand me? So that is what I would recommend people who want to smoke to do. Because I cannot choose for people. That's their choice. It's their body and it's their choice. See? But yeah, you have certain herbs that definitely will stimulate the body real fast. All of the plants them consist of iron, you know. All plants that consist of iron, especially one when named sarsaparilla. and you can Google all of the herbal plants and that consists of iron. Iron, the body need iron because of hemoglobin, because hemoglobin is the same thing, a blood. The
Right.
oxygen where you breathe out, it's blood. You just don't see it. It is iron. It is the breath of life. It is iron. Iron it take.
Right.
Need
So
iron.
so in order, if we was going to work on building our system in order,
You
how would
need
you?
good. So we'll give people the plants them that use iron, that consists
Right.
of iron, or iron formulas. We'd
Hmm.
give people, we'd have to definitely get the kidney and the adrenal, those two main organ. That is the one that controls the pressure and control the flow of the blood in the body. The spleen, keep all of these organs clean. The liver, you understand me? It takes a lot to build your immune system because of different organs you have to constantly fixing and constantly cleaning and constantly rejuvenating. So these are organs where you have to build and clean. You understand me? So the zinc where you hear about, super important. Yeah, selenium. People need selenium inside of them body as well. They can get these as different supplements as well because sometimes eating it from the fruit or the vegetable or the grains, the earth has been depleted, so it is good to get a substitution as well. Magnesium, these things are very important. But outside of that, you need calcium, you need iron, you need different minerals. You understand me? Because the body make up of minerals. Your cells made from minerals. A mineral make up. One good mineral that people always hear people talk about is CMAS. Not
Yeah.
good mineral. One good plant, one sea plant named CMAS. Very important.
Yeah.
Bladderwrack is the next one. Dulce is the next one. All of these sea plants are super important because they consist of a lot of different minerals. Because you have to fix the thyroid, you have to fix the parathyroid, you have to fix the pituitary gland, you have to fix the thymus glands, you have to fix the pancreatic glands, you have to fix the pancreas. You understand me? You have to fix different organs. Everything fix. You have to fix them. You have to take care of them. And it's how you eat make who you are. They always say that.
You are what
So
you eat.
you are what you eat. So stick to fruits and vegetable like 80%. The other 20%, it can be like a rubbish because your body will clean up it back.
Right. But as long as you're doing the cleaning.
As long as you're doing the cleaning, which have to
Yeah.
be like 80% of fruits and vegetable daily.
Okay.
Daily.
Um, and a lot of us black men were plagued with prostate cancer,
Mm,
hair loss. Let's start with the
mm.
prostate cancer. What's good to clean the colon?
All right. I know you want me to speak of different, like, to the questions them you really ask me, say, tell me a herb are good for that, or tell me a herb are good for this. Basically,
Precisely.
that's all you generally are stated.
Precisely.
All right. I know. So I'm explaining this to you. There's no one plant
Mm.
for any specifically one sickness. When you deal with sickness, to clean, so may I make this clear, to clean an organ, you can use a certain formula. Because all herbs is formula. That's why the architect of all of this, what is all these plants? Over 4,000 plants we have. If there was only one plant to help you, then I probably would one plant to that design.
Well, as I said before, them I kill off some of them. So
No, we just use what is there,
yeah.
record wise. Say over 4,000. I make we say 10 plants. We know more than 15, 20 plants. Like you said, 20 plants then. Yeah. If I do one plant to clean one organ, then if you clean the entire body, then it couldn't, you just have one plant. So it's different formulas people have to put together. The colon, you need one plant I can refer you to, cascara. Cascara is very powerful. It's a super powerful, it's a laxative. You understand? But you have to still know the amount, you know. So when I'm speaking, I'm not telling somebody if go buy cascara, then him go nyam cascara, whole heap of cascara and then he shit out then tripe. And
Right.
that way I say. You have to follow the instructions which are on the labels, but it's a mixture. Like we have a colon cleanse, consists of 5 different plants. You understand what I deal with?
Right.
Which is work friendly, and it's not a washout thing. You take our formula and you go work. You can take it and go travel. You understand me? And it do the real work what it's supposed to do. Yes, your bathroom usage of number two are got increase. So if you even constipated, you are gonna get free up. So if you one time for the day, you might end up doing it 3 times for the day.
Okay. Okay. All right. So me know say certain things you can't say on YouTube and thing like that. But
Mm.
if you happen to get joke, right? And
Mm-hmm.
them I say when you get joke, you have to take one joke, then you take two joke, and then
Mm-hmm.
you have to get a extra joke.
Eh,
When you get
I know, an extra joke, probably every 6 months you have to go get a joke.
yeah. So when you get all of them joke there,
Why you hear me just say, probably
yeah,
every
yeah, yeah.
6 months you have to go get a joke.
Unbelievable. So when you get all of them joke there,
Mm.
where you think you can, what would you recommend in a your herbalist opinion for detoxify your body from that
All
thing?
right. Currently, me and a other herbalists, you know, working on something because we're trying to find out all the ingredients that are in these jokes.
Mm,
Because if you don't know the ingredients in these jokes, there's no way you can remove what you don't know.
a fact.
So we are trying. So far, we know that there are metals, in these jokes.
Yes, yes.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, you understand me? So far we are we have things we can remove heavy metal from the body already.
What that?
We have different formulas where we put together to remove um heavy metals from the body. As we say, formulas we put together. No, me not come on your show can tell you say, all right, me I go tell you my formula now. Me I use
No,
this a
no, no,
herb, this a
no. Me
hold on,
just
hold on, hold on. Just to make you know. Me I go use this a herb, and that the herb, and that the herb.
okay,
No.
okay, all
I know
right,
that we are do.
all right, all right,
We are making know say we as herbalists we have formulas to remove heavy metal already. People
all
will
right.
consist of a lot of mercury. A lot of people name whole heap of fish.
Fish,
When you
yeah,
name no fish, you have whole heap of mercury inside there. You make you can't
yeah,
even think
yeah.
properly because it dislocates the cells, the cells itself, turn it into a sickle. So you make you easy to get upset. When you over excessively have a lot of mercury inside of you, and most of the time you get this from namming fish. So
Right.
we know how to remove heavy metals from you already. But other things that are in these joke, that we just study them. You understand me? We just study them. So
Got
we,
you.
we don't have specifically say something yet. No, we don't have anything as yet.
Okay. So I spoke to you earlier on, and you said you don't have an actual store. So
Yeah.
if a man like me, right, and I want to order some things, whatever, or me go by doing that.
Or you do it, you get the number, which is 876-863-0673, or you contact me on Instagram, Facebook, and definitely we'll give you the number so you could send us messages on WhatsApp. When you
Mm,
WhatsApp, we have a consultation with you. Because we don't have a physical store, as I say, and we don't
right,
have a physical office. Our products done only by order. So we do the free consultation by the WhatsApp. We talk
right.
with you, but already you'd have go to your doctor as well and do the relevant test them.
Yeah,
So
you know,
that's
so you can't trust them people.
no,
Eh?
no, whether you can trust them or not, it's not a matter of the trusting them. It's a matter of doing different tests. So if when you do the test them, because me
Yeah.
as a herbalist can't in Jamaica, you can't all right, you can't me know about a prostate problem. First, me I
Right,
say to you, say, oh, you know, say you have prostate problem.
right.
Because you can't guess it up. So obviously you've been to your doctor. I'm gonna ask you what are the tests then what you do, what your PSA say. You understand me? Is the prostate
Oh,
inflamed? It is swollen. We don't know what you don't have all of those records already. If you don't have them, then we're saying you will get them done. So we can work from this so because we
okay,
can
okay.
guess.
Yeah.
You're not gonna call me and tell me, say, boy, say my balls are hurt me. Or my penis, my testicle them feel like it hurt me, or my penis now work good or whatever. Then we are gonna send you go do the relevant test them because we don't want to start to fix something. And then when we start to fix that, it is not the right thing we're fixing. So you're wasting money. Then you make it look like herbalists are idiot. Because even if you go to your doctor will send you go do the test them. So we are sending you go do the test them too.
Mm. All
Very
right,
important and relevant.
all right. Let me put the colon thing there on a wall. So let's say somebody have cancer, so right?
Yeah.
And cancer has a lot of variations and things like that. I mean, I check out the Instagram and see that do like a local cancer thing, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You have also things that you could apply for that also that could probably slow the process down in particular.
We definitely do have things to remove cancer from the body at certain stage.
Mm.
Some people wait until it's very, very, very late. Them go into the medical system. What from them find out say them have cancer, what they should have been doing is consult with a herbalist at the same time. Some of them are use herbalist as last straw. And when them
Mm.
are dead and the medical system can't help them again, then do the chemotherapy, then do the radiation, then do every damn thing already. Then them are run to herbalists. For last straw, for herbalist. Now at the time them a member say, the Bible said the herbs are the healing of the nation.
Asian.
When them try everything, 2 year, 3 year, I got doctor, everything. Them should have tried herbalist and doctor from that time. And then the herbs would have probably work faster and better for them. No, no, probably I know it would work faster and better for them. When you reach integrity, where hospital doctor system say, boy, we can't do nothing more for you, you know. And then you come check the herbalist. The herbalist basically can't even do nothing either at that time because so much organs already
Gone.
radiated, so much organs already damaged, so much organs already hardened, where the herbs need for use for process itself to fix the body. So you can't use herbalist as last straw to fix the sickness. You have to find herbalist from the same time you find doctor. Find doctor tell you so you have this. Find a herbalist same time. Start work with your herbalist same time.
Right. In your humble opinion, when do you think a person die? When they get the bad news, or when they try all and it fails?
It go both ways, you know. Or sometimes, you know. Sometimes people get the bad news, and most of the time, most people are dead from sicknesses. This don't have a be about cancer. All sicknesses at all.
Yeah.
Most of the people them are dead for sicknesses. It's not the sickness kill them. It's the stress them put on the adrenal gland.
Yeah.
And that kill them. It have nothing to do with the sickness where them have. But you hear say boy a cancer kill a person there. Or you hear say boy a COVID kill a person there. Or you hear say boy a sitting another kill a person there. Most of the time, like 90% of the time, are the stress for them know say boy they have a sickness and them are go dead. That kill them even faster. So we always encourage people not to take that part. That's why we have to strengthen the kidneys and the adrenal gland while fixing people from them sicknesses. Because this make them stronger and think stronger. Once them have a strong adrenal gland, then them good.
Coming from Jamaica, people always use tea for everything. Like if they get a cut, then drink tea. Then stress, then drink tea. Anything wrong with them? How you feel about that?
I think it's the best practice ever because we have been to Tibet and these are what the monks teach me. Them say tea is the ultimate in every single thing in the world because they get the minerals direct from the plants. Only difference when we see people at Jamaica we do or other people, then we mix it with sugar or honey. When in tea, them don't need no mixing.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't
yeah.
mix tea.
I will make
When
it
you draw,
sweet.
when you draw these teas, when you get these plants, these botanicals, and you put them in your warm water, you make them jar or steep. We said dry in Jamaica, but the world use steep. Make it steep for a period of time, 10 minutes or 15 minutes. You can strain it and drink it. You don't mix tea with no sweeteners. Teas don't need sweeteners because the body need the direct minerals. So yes, teas are super important. You wake in the morning and you want something warm, you drink tea. 10 o'clock you do your tea. 12 o'clock you can have all 6, 7 different cups of different teas because you're getting different minerals throughout the day that your body need because your body need the minerals. So teas are important and they are super great, especially when you're doing the proper herbs.
Got you. So after Corona start run the place,
Mm.
how did things start pick up to you? You find a lot of people start flocking to you in need of aid for more herbs and
Well, we,
more.
we, we already have a great fan base as in clients.
Hmm.
And yes, since COVID coming in, we definitely, I wouldn't say double, but probably near double, for people dealing with this kind of ailment. You understand? Which we try encourage them and definitely assist. You
So that
understand?
them runway now are there's
So yeah, if them get fixed, them gone. Them them, you're not gonna really stick around. We don't want people to stick around either. We don't need clients that we're going to have forever. We want your friendship forever. We need your brotherhood or your sisterhood forever. But we don't need it to be our client forever because we are not into making money like that. We are into healing. We are
Okay.
into reversing the ailment. So if we give you 8 months or 6 months or 9 months, that's it. Now you're on a good path. Stay on that path. We are still a friend. We are still a brother.
Got you. So in your journey as a herbalist,
Mm.
any testimony from people that came to you
We have
that
crazy testimony, man. Obviously, you have not done your homework because you should have been on my different pages and see all the different testimonials from different people.
let me tell you something. I just basically dived into this. I got captivated by your live,
At
and I
least a
was like,
few, at least a few of your thing, them, man. I must say you just rush into the artist, them, or rush into somebody, or rush all the time.
sometimes,
You need to do your research.
sometimes,
Yes,
sometimes I do.
most of the time you must do it.
Yeah, but this was kind of last minute, and I was very excited to talk to you. To be honest with you,
Not a problem, man. I am just encouraging you. What you're doing is great and awesome. I appreciate it. I don't even know you. I have not done no research about you either. Generally, I only do interviews with people that is basically have a form of established platform, certain way. When we know say the message are gonna reach out there, then somebody will just take him and the man look at 50 friend them. It still will help because who can tell? Probably one of the 50 friend them need help. You
yeah,
understand me? Yeah.
yes. But yeah, sometimes I do rush in because of last minute, and I'm like, yo, let me get this person before I can't
Yeah.
get them, whatever. But
I understand, man.
um, I don't know. I saw the live, and I was like, yo,
No problem, man. That's no problem.
I need to get this guy on the show.
Mm.
So moving forward, your business basically said it doubled. You get more clients, and
It's not said double, but yeah, said double. Let's use the term double. Yeah, it basically double. Yeah.
right. So yeah, like so. Tell me, give me a testimony of a few people that you basically set on the right path.
Well, when it comes to, for example, say high blood pressure and diabetes, we have countless a stock check. Because we have what we do, we get back the doctor's report when they go do the tests. That's how
Right.
I know that it work. You can't just tell me say, boy, I feel good, you come to Biggaton, you can't just say at the end of the program, I don't just take your word for it. You have to go to your doctor, do back over the test them, and then give me the report. And that is what I have. When it comes to diabetes and high blood pressure, these two specifically, we stop check them now. If I'm a pass over 300 per each of them, we stop check them. You
Right.
understand? So those are the most regular ones. But we have people like we have a since today there was a testimonial that we put up with this guy got poisoned over 26 years now from bone, from dead man bone. It's like somebody grind up the dead man bone to powder and was feeding it to the person, little by little, and it poisoned him over time.
Wow.
Kill him. It lock down him kidneys, him can't filter it, lock down in adrenal gland, it poison the blood. You understand me? So we just put him on a 4 months program to clean up the organs and clean the blood and get him back on path. Even though he tried hundreds of different ways to get it done medically and other herbalists before, and him never really get any form of assistance. But now everything is good with him. That is just one recent one what we are talking about. But there's so much, man. Them
But yeah,
the
yeah.
testimonial them simple. But for example, with this ailment that is happening, people with lungs problem, bronchial tube problem, we have different teas where we recommend people to say, hey, use these teas.
Yeah.
But you still need to change up yourself. But use these teas, you'll get instantaneous help. If your mucus inside of the lungs are you're not breathing properly, or the bronchial tubes them full up with mucus, then use these teas. There's a tea that I always recommend known as angiographic spaniculata. You know, that herb is help you real fast to clean the lungs. There's a next one named pill bearing sponge. Pill bearing sponge. It help you real fast, real fast for breathing. Clean up the lungs. It disintegrate the mucus. It broke up the mucus. Make it get calcified. Because when it calcify, well, you have to use different plants again, to break up the calcification.
Well, being in there in America, you know what I've seen. Sometimes you go to the doctor,
Yeah,
then give something to fix something, and then something else end up happening. That
good.
happens a lot.
And that is true. But what you have to understand, so you can't really blame the doctor because the doctor is working with the pharmaceuticals. And they are the one who is, doctor not make the medicine. Doctors don't make medicine. Doctors administrate medicines. The medicines made by the pharmaceutical company. So if them then are doctor profession and the pharmaceutical say, hey, these are drugs we are deal with for this them a type of ailment, they have to follow that. You understand me? Unless it's an unorthodox doctor, which is might be a herbalist doctor as well, or a holistic doctor, then they could say, hey, go and use these herbs. You understand me? But if it's just a general orthodox way, then they have to stick to the script. And you can't blame them because they might do a job. And
Yeah,
they might don't even know better because this is what they teach them as well. So if a doctor tells us that them can't cure diabetes, don't cuss the doctor and say I'm an idiot. That's what he learned. Or she learned. That's what the doctor learned. So not because the doctor said it can't cure, that don't mean say it can't cure. It just means that that doctor can't deal with it. So you
right.
find somebody else who can do it.
Got you. Me know say people in Jamaica cannot afford dialysis. I pick up a lot of dialysis patients and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So like, how do
What
people?
do you mean by people in Jamaica cannot afford dialysis?
That means like when you go, you have to go to the facility to have them
Hmm.
remove the blood from the body. And I noticed
Yeah, but you have hundreds of people in Jamaica doing it. So
how do
I guess they can afford it.
uh, well, the ones that I've came across, they
Yeah.
have a lot of big complaints, and they say once they start doing it, they have to continue doing it.
Yeah, everywhere in the world, even America, Canada, China, anyway. Once they're not using herbs to fix the problem, then they will always if you end up with renal kidneys right now, you have to be doing dialysis if you don't get it corrected forever until you're dead.
Mm,
So it's not a Jamaica thing or cannot afford. People always tend to say like probably through your circles where you have it's like me as a musician. Just let me explain something.
mm,
So you can see there, you can get a better clearance. I used to always say, I wish me have some African friends, a whole heap of African friends, where for this music thing, And so tell when WhatsApp come into play, and when WhatsApp come into play, we start to get added to different African groups, doing communicating and having a lot of African friends. This circle of African friends that I met into, all of them would let me hate Africa. All of them. I'm not talking about hundreds of them would let me hate Africa because they are all beggars. All them do are beg. Beg you one jingles. Beg you some music. Beg you get sitting for one artist here. Beg you, beg you, beg you, beg you. But I
got you.
realized that that was the only that circle.
Right, right.
That
The
is not.
dynamics.
I can't use that for the whole Africa. I can't use that for everybody in Africa. Then we start to have other friends in different areas with different African people, and we start to realize, oh, it is just general everywhere. You have some people who will beg you. You have some people who will understand that that's not the way to go. So it is all over, just like what you're saying now. Even at Jamaica, you have people who can afford it and people who cannot afford it. It's just the same thing anywhere in the world.
Well, yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not. I wasn't using one paintbrush, but I'm just saying most of the people that I've
So
encountered.
that's why I tell you, say, your circles of friends.
Yeah,
That's what I just I tell you. It's the same thing.
yeah.
So if you encounter 50 people, that is just your circle of friends. What about the other 2 million add?
Mm, you're right.
Yeah.
I All right. So if we're trying to locate you, like you said before, can you give us your contact?
You can just go Google, man. I'm Biggaton. Biggaton. Go any search engine, whether you want to do it in Chinese, which is Mandarin, or you want to do it in Spanish, French, English, any search engine you put in the word Biggaton into, you're gonna find all my information. Any
Yeah.
search engine.
One
Very
one
simple for everybody.
one thing I like with you is that you gauge off what the prognosis the doctor gives. I like
Correct.
that. Yeah, so it gives you a better understanding of what you're dealing with.
Correct.
You just don't say, "Oh, may have cancer. How you have cancer? Go get it checked out," and then you work off that. So
Yes.
you will be like a when I say I like a doctor Biggaton almost.
Uh yeah, we are herbalists. You know, people always say you're a doctor because you
Yeah,
heal them.
yeah, because if you help people, that's what doctors do. When people
Yeah.
want to feel good, they go to the doctor.
And that's what doctors supposed to do.
Right. You're not a surgeon, but you're
Yeah.
you're a, you're a doctor in your own right.
Correct, correct, correct.
So I'm not gonna take up any more time because I know you're a busy man. Any words you would like to?
Yeah, man. Always want to when we do an interview. This is not the last word. This is the last word for this interview.
Right.
Maybe, but not the last word. Cause probably next hour we might get another one, or you understand, or do something different again. But anyway, we always tell people say just love yourself a little more. Respect yourself a little more because it's all about you. This is not self egoistic. This is about respecting yourself so you can project that respect to others. This is loving yourself so you can project that love to others. You can't expect your wife to love you more than you. Your wife can't expect you to love she more than how she love herself. You understand me? So once you love yourself, you have to project the love out there. Once you care for yourself, you have to project that care out there.
In fact,
So that's why we always encourage people. We always remember fruits and vegetables. If you can start off with even 50%, that means 50% of your meal for the day must be fruits and vegetable, especially fruits. Until you can get it up to a 80%, probably so to a 90%, that would be even greater. So you have less sickness, you have less fear, worry, stress out yourself. And don't, make sense to stress out yourself over nothing at all. Even if I bridge you asleep under. Don't stress out yourself. Once you're alive, there is hopes.
in fact,
Yeah.
in fact. Well, I'm really happy that you took time out to speak to me on such short notice. Even though I didn't do all of my research, I did a
No worry
little.
yourself, emancipation, man. My love the name of the show, Emancipate.
Yes, it's to Bob Marley said, I think one of the
Yeah,
best song me hear Bob Marley quote
yeah.
is him says, emancipate yourself from mental slavery, which a
You
lot
know
of
who
us
you know where that quote comes from?
where.
Marcus Garvey.
Mm,
All right. Most
that's
of
new.
Bob Marley's lyrics is Marcus Garvey and Haile Selassie speeches.
Yeah,
Well, the one them that connect resonate with the world.
right.
Yeah.
Him say emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can
Ourself
free our
free our
mind.
mind.
Yeah, even in the matrix, they told Neo, them say,
Yeah.
free your mind.
Yeah, man.
And
That's the goal.
that's the thing. We have all these limiters on our mind. Them say sky is the limit, and sky is not the limit. Not even the universe is the limit.
It is unlimited.
This is no limit.
Yeah,
So
infinite.
yes, infinite keeps
Yeah.
going. So that's why I name the show that, because that resonate with me,
Nice,
because
nice, nice.
we still are live, most of it are still living at the enslavement. We don't have the shackles them power anymore. We have a mental shackles them power.
And that is the wickedest one.
Right. You understand?
Yeah.
So once we get out of that state of mind, we can get fit, think, and we see things from a different
And
light.
the first start to it have to be from the food.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
That's the
Because they
first
say
start.
you are what you eat.
Yeah. And that's the first start.
Yeah, that's a fact. Well, may I go communicate with you and may I get your contact because may I go order some things.
Don't worry
So
yourself, man. Anytime you're ready, my brother.
yeah, so me not like to doctor thing. So this is just headcanon what's going on with me. And
Yeah.
more than likely, if my woman needs something, me I go definitely reach out.
No
All
problem
right.
at all. All right.
So
And
thank you
thanks
again
a
for
million,
joining.
man. Thanks a million
No doubt, no doubt.
for reaching out and asking for the interview as well. It's always a great joy to, you know, say the things that we want to say on a different platform.
No doubt. I
Yes, sir.
appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Salute. Enough love to your listeners, them. All right.
Yeah, man. Thanks again for joining our show
One love.
again.
You're welcome, my brother.
Yeah, man. Man.
Emancipate.
Good.